I welcome you guys back into my next video, and now I want to explain guys about life. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about everything about life. So every single day guys, you must understand that you have to be thriving and you have to be holding yourself accountable every single day to go and thrive for your goals, and making sure every single day you're accountable, and you have to be someone who's taking ownership every single day to make sure every single day that you're doing a great job for yourself. So every single day you're learning and you're growing yourself, and you're making sure that you're doing something productive for yourself to grow. So you have to understand straight away that as you grow yourself, that you're looking forward to a better way of life with yourself and other people, and that you're approaching people the most you can every single day. So every single day I'm always doing the most I can in a video. I'm always doing the most I can in life. So every single day you must understand that as you go through life, you're going to meet some people, and you're going to have to talk, and you're going to have to communicate to those people in a greater way. So what you need to do every single day is learn to communicate with yourself and other people, so that you're striving in terms of thriving in terms of life, so that you can actually help yourself to grow. So every single day you're learning and you're growing yourself, and you're making sure that you're much more honorable in different ways so that you can grow yourself. So you must understand straight away that as you go through life, you're going to meet a lot of people, and you're going to have to do a better job for yourself along the way. So you're always communicating in different ways and making sure that you're thriving and making sure that you're doing a better job for yourself is the whole point. So as you talk guys, make sure you're learning how to communicate with yourself and other people, so that you can actually have leadership skills. So you have to understand straight away that in life, you go through life in different ways, and making sure every single day that you're doing the best job that you can all the time, to make sure that you're doing the best job in all areas of life. So all the time, make sure that you're doing something that's going to help you do a greater job for yourself. So make sure that you're always talking, and making sure always that you're just doing a great job for yourself overall. So I'm understanding straight away that as I talk to you guys, and as I do life, and as I grow myself, I'm making sure that I'm looking to thrive. I'm looking to make sure that I have everything I ever need to succeed. So I'm actually always developing myself in the best way possible, and I'm making sure always to go and grow myself in the best way. So every single day guys, just make sure that you're delivering content out there, so that you can go and perform, and so you can outperform yourself, and make sure every single day that you're doing something nice and beautiful for yourself, where you're actually growing yourself, and you're doing a nice and beautiful coaching strategy where you're helping people to grow. But in life, in terms of videos and in terms of making content, you have to understand straight away that the more content you create, the better for you. So make sure you understand to thrive in what you're doing, and you have to understand that you have to communicate your way through greatness, and you have to understand straight away how to be great. So you have to communicate yourself into greatness, and you have to understand to communicate all the time, and you have to understand to be a rising star today, and you have to do something that's actually going to be beneficial for you to grow yourself, and to make sure that you're leaving something behind where you're actually going to leave a legacy behind, and that you're going to grow yourself in the best way possible. So ways I grow guys is I communicate the best way. I make sure that I call people, I make sure I contact people as much as I can, because you have to understand to make clients for yourself, and you have to make people in terms of people happy. So what you do to make people happy is you make yourself happy first, and you start with yourself first, and then you also make sure that you are developing yourself in the best way possible. So every single day I'm always learning how to grow, and I'm always making sure I'm asking Jesus Christ always what to do in every single situation. So every single time now, I'm always performing and outperforming myself. I'm making sure always to grow myself in different ways, so that I can grow myself in the best way possible. So that's what you guys have to do, and you have to learn how to grow all the time. So if you want to grow social media today, then you have to stick to the point, and you have to understand straight away that you have to develop yourself as a person, and you have to market something. So you have to be marketing yourself, and you have to be talking about strategies all the time, where you're life coaching people and you're developing yourself in the best way possible, but you're also looking at the camera lens to teach people life skills. So make sure any kind of skills that you can teach in terms of information, you have to put it into a video or into audio content or into writing materials, and you have to keep producing content guys, and you have to keep developing yourself and developing courage and strength within yourself to keep going and to keep thriving every single day and to have positive courage every single day to succeed. And you have to understand straight away that it's very important to do so, and it's very important for yourself to keep it up and to understand straight away that you keep your head up every single day. As Tupac says, keep your head up. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that you have to be someone that's actually helping people all the time to succeed. And I'm understanding that somebody's calling me, so I'm understanding that what's important is delivering content every single day and learning how to succeed for yourself all the time. So make sure always that you're delivering content in the best way possible, and make sure that you understand that I can pause my video to pick up a phone call, so there's no problem in me having my phones ring off. So you must understand that if your phones are ringing off during a video, that what you can do is you can pause the video and pick up the phone call. I mean, do you understand? So what you have to do is develop yourself, guys, and you have to understand straight away that every single day of your life has to be a development, and you have to understand straight away that you have to do your synonyms and antonyms, and you have to communicate yourself into greatness every single day. And you have to understand straight away that you have to grow all the time. So as I grow, guys, and as I go through life, I'm always giving a little bit of my life story every single day inside my videos, and I'm making sure always to expose myself as much as I can, because what's important is exposing yourself and making sure that you're helping people along the way. So every single day of your life, be sure to be making something come true for yourself. So you're always developing that freedom and courage that you have inside of yourself right now. I promise you, you guys have talent at something, and that you have potential in something. So make sure you're delivering that on a daily basis, and making sure you're always delivering content is something that you have to be doing always. And you always have to be doing something that's going to help you succeed. So what helps me succeed, and I promise you what helps me succeed on a daily basis, is helping myself to grow myself in the best way possible. So I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm thriving in different ways, and I'm making sure I'm always delivering content that's going to help me move forward. So I understand straight away that I have to be growing myself always, and I have to be growing my mindset. So I have to be always reading something. So invest in books, and invest in some books. And what you do while reading is you write as well, and write and read at the same time. So what you do is you produce content at the same time as you read. So for example, let's say I have an audiobook playing on my phone. So what I do is I start writing on my phone as well while I'm actually reading. And what I write about is what the author writes about, but I write it in a different way, and I write everything in a different way in the format. But what I was talking about just yesterday is that Jesus Christ is very different from people, and you have to understand straight away that he always has the best solution about life. So what you do is, if you're somebody who's down in life, then you have to understand straight away that what you have to understand that everybody has the most in Jesus Christ. I promise you, life is the most. So what you have to understand, that my mindset goes like this, that if somebody has more than me, I have the most. I promise you, do you understand that? So let me repeat that. I promise you, if somebody else has more than me, I have the most. I promise you now, how do I have the most? I have the most in Jesus Christ. So everybody has the most in Jesus Christ. So let's say you have a jet and I have no jet, which is an airplane. So let's say you have an airplane and I have no airplane. But you're somebody who's a rich millionaire and you have more than me. But the thing is, really, I have Jesus Christ, which is the most. I mean, how can you have more than me when I have Jesus Christ? I promise you, although Jesus Christ says that if you're somebody struggling today, then you have to understand that Jesus Christ also did struggle in some aspects of life where people were hitting him and people were doing something to him. And you have to understand straight away that he also did struggle with people because people made him struggle. I mean, understand, but Jesus Christ alone never struggles. I mean, understand, so what you have to understand is also to take that as motivation and inspiration, that you understand that you never struggle through life, and that you always get yourself by in life, and you always, every single day, you're always one step at a time, and you're always understanding that, and you're always understanding that it's 1 minute at a time, and 1 step at a time, and 1 second at a time, and 1 month at a time, and 1 year at a time. And you have to understand 1 day at a time is your life. So if you want to calculate your finances, then you calculate your finances 1 day at a time. I mean, so make sure every single day you're always tracking your spending, and you're making sure that you're tracking your investing, and what you're investing in is where you are putting your time in. So make sure you're investing in the best places. but making sure you understand that nobody can have more than you, because everybody here in Australia and in life has Jesus Christ. So what you have to understand that I see many people out there who are DJing right now, and they're going to festivals, and it's just a dream come true for me to be able to do that. And it's just a dream of mine to be able to go around the world traveling and producing music. But the thing is, you have to understand that I have a dream just like everybody else. But I see many people doing it, and I see many people out there producing content and making events around people, but that's what you need to do. And you have to understand straight away that you need to go and be positive around people, and you have to understand to build events around people just like everybody else is doing. And you have to understand you have to be a face, and you have to be doing something that's going to help you succeed. So every single day I look upon Jesus Christ, and I'm understanding that Jesus Christ is somebody who is a big inspiration in my life. So what you have to understand straight away is that nobody has more than you, because you have to understand that you have Jesus Christ in your life to some extent, and you have to understand that everybody is successful to some extent. And if you average life, everybody has the essentials they need. You must understand that everybody has something that's favorable in their life, and everybody has talent and something. So you have to understand that you have to give people an equal chance at life, to give them opportunities, and you have to be someone who's actually thriving to give people opportunities, because the more opportunities you give to people, the more opportunities you gain. So you must understand that what you give is what you get. So every single day, look to give something. Look to be kind. Look to share a video. Look to share something to the people. In a sense, so make sure every single day you're learning how to grow yourself, and you're learning how to communicate on a daily basis with people. So what I do on a daily basis is I contact people, and I message people on Facebook, and I message people, and I just talk to them, and I make sure to get on a video call with them, and I look to meet new people, because what's important for me is to develop my communicational skills with people. So every single day I'm looking to always thrive. I'm looking to develop. I'm looking to make sure that I have what I need to succeed. So every single day you have to understand that reading Jesus Christ material is more than enough for you every single day. And you have to understand that if you fill yourself with the gospel of Jesus Christ, I promise you every single day of your life is going to be tremendous. I promise you every single day you're going to have the solution that you need, because you have to understand that somebody out there is doing worse than you. And you have to understand that somebody out there right now is doing worse than you. I promise you somebody out there is in prison. I promise you somebody out there has no mum and dad. I promise you somebody out there is just worse off than you. So you must understand that you have to be grateful for what you do have. And you have to understand that every single day of your life, you have to write a list of things that you're grateful for, so that you can understand to appreciate life for what it is. And you have to understand to enjoy your life every single day and to have fun. But I understand straight away that now, since I'm actually 29 years of age, I'm understanding that I'm moving away from the nightlife. I'm not much of a night person, but you must understand that I'm more of a day person. And now, since I'm a day person, I'm actually understanding that during the day I make music, and during the night I make music, and during the day I make life coaching videos. But the thing is, every single day you have to understand that you have to have a passion for something. You have to do something with your life. So you have to be grateful for what you do, and you have to love what you do. So you have to find something that you love to do, and every single day of your life you have to go and thrive upon life itself. So you must understand that you have to help people in some kind of manner. So you have to be able to talk about something every single day, and then you have to interest yourself to help people in different ways. So you have to understand straight away that every single day you have to be interesting, and you have to talk it up every single day. You have to go and make sure that you have as much friends as possible, and you have to understand straight away you have to have as much family as possible, and you have to understand every single day it has to be a celebration in your life. So make sure every single day that you're helping to celebrate other people, because the more you celebrate other people, the more you're going to celebrate yourself. And you have to understand that the more you do things for other people, the more it comes back to you. In a sense, so people don't know how much you care until they see your effort that's invested in them, to see how much you care about them as well. So you must understand that people never know you unless they know how much you care about them. In a sense, so make sure you understand that all the people really remember is what you made them feel about. In a sense, so make sure you understand every single day that people only remember you by how you made them feel. In a sense, so make sure every single day you make people feel good about you. Be positive about scenarios and situations every single day where you're making people feel good about you. So you're going to find that you're going to run into critics of life where people are going to get negative about you regardless of what you said, and you must understand to try to convince those people to get on your good side. And you must understand every single day to be on the good side of life. So make sure every single day you're convincing people that you're a good guy and that you're a good woman and that you're making sure that you do good things in life. So make sure you're actually going through life in different ways where you're helping people to prosper and grow is what I do, and that's what you must do. And that's what Jesus Christ does. And every single day of Jesus Christ's life, he walked the planet trying to teach people how to live life and how to do a greater way of life. So the story of the Bible and the story of the gospel is more than enough for you to read. So every single day, if you just read the gospel of Jesus Christ every single day, I promise you it's more than enough for you to read. I promise you there's nothing else more important than this life than to read Jesus Christ's gospel. And so every single day you go and thrive upon every single day learning to prosper in Jesus Christ's name. I promise you, you're going to find yourself on the healthy side of life. You're going to find every single day that you can go and thrive, and every single day you're going to be able to go and grow yourself, because Jesus Christ shows you all ways of thinking. And you have to understand every single day you have to have all ways of thinking about something. So you have to understand every single day you have to communicate yourself into greatness, and you have to do something every single day on video and you have to go and develop yourself always. So that's all Jesus Christ does. And every single day Jesus Christ is always developing himself and always trying to make sure that people have what they deserve, and people are always getting what they deserve. And you are only ready for what you can receive. So what you have to understand is you have to receive more of life, and life is ready to give you what you want as long as you are willing to put in the effort to succeed and to be able to go and muster up the courage and success for yourself every single day, to go and prosper for yourself and to go and become the best version of yourself. Because you have to understand that life is to be made simple. So the more you make your life simple, the better you're going to be. So make sure every single day you're developing the art and courage to make sure that you're successful, and every single day you're learning how to thrive upon life, and making sure that every single day of your life you're doing something to help people. So the more you can go and deliver information, the better for you, and the more you're going to go and succeed. So make sure you're always reading something, because it's very important, it's very vital to be reading from someone and from something out there every single day, and making sure that you're delivering content along with that. But what you do on a daily basis is what you need to understand, that you can only read more than enough. And you have to understand that Jesus Christ's lifestyle and Jesus Christ's Bible is more than enough for you to read every single day. So every single day, learn to read much more, and learn to understand straight away the techniques and capabilities of reading, and how to read, and how to actually understand people for itself and for yourself to succeed. And making sure every single day you're learning and growing along the way is very important. So every single day you have to be learning to thrive, and you have to be helping yourself to succeed in different ways. So no matter what, every single day learn to market yourself, and make sure every single day that people get your business card, no matter how bad you look, and no matter how good you look, and no matter what the situation is. Make sure that people have your business card, and make sure you have a business card, and give out your business card regardless of how you look. So make sure you understand that you never worry about your image. Make sure you never worry at all. Make sure that you're someone who's happy with yourself and happy with your thinking and happy with who you are. But make sure you're always developing yourself along the way anyway. So make sure you're always leaving open-mindedness in your life, and making sure you're always leaving a little bit of room for improvement every single day of your life, and learning to go and thrive upon life itself, and making sure every single day that people have your products and people have your needs met. You must understand that you never expect people to meet your needs, and you never expect people to do anything for you. But what you do is what you give, and what you give is what you have. And you have to understand that what you have is what you do, and what you do is what you must realize. And what you must realize in life is yourself, and you must give yourself to the planet. So every single day, all you have is really yourself. And you must understand that your house is yourself, and your house is you. And you must understand that your body is your house. So the more you take care of your house, the better you are. And you have to understand straight away, the more you're going to feel greatness upon your life, the more you feel healthy. And you must understand that health is the #1 solution of life. So every single day, look to grow yourself and look to make sure that every single day you're going to go and prosper and succeed every single day of your life, and making sure every single day that you're doing something that's going to be successful one way or another, but making sure that you can talk it out on a daily basis, and making sure always that you're doing something that's going to help people the most. So every single day, find something to say and find something to do and find something to look forward to every single day. And make sure every single day that you're always curious about people, and making sure you're always curious about everything. And make sure you understand that when you're a little kid, and you have to understand that when you were a baby, you must understand that you were very curious about life, and you're always touching things, and you're always running around, and you're always asking questions. And that's what you must do in daily life all the time. And you must be asking questions all the time. And you must be curious about everything. And you must question yourself, and you must question everything that's said, and you must question life in all different directions. I mean, in a sense, so every single day you have to learn how to grow yourself, and you have to understand that you have to take growth one step at a time, and you have to understand every single day you have to go and deliver content regardless. So every single day you're doing something helpful for people to grow from, and every single day you're building a legacy online, and you're doing something to help people all the time is what you need to do. So every single day you have to understand how to thrive, and you have to understand every single day how to go and deliver content that's going to help people. So make sure every single day that people are what you need to be doing, and you need to be doing people every single day. And you have to understand straight away that you have to get in, you have to get on as many phone calls as possible, and you have to understand to talk to people as much as you can, and also leave time and improvement for yourself to go and do what you need to do to succeed and to love your life, and to make sure that you're doing greatness things of life. So every single day you must understand that the more I grow myself, and the more I speak to people, and the more I communicate on a daily basis, the more I succeed. So you have to understand that you have to give yourself a chance, and you have to understand you have to give yourself a chance and other people a chance to succeed. So every single day, learn how to understand how to live life, and how to understand straight away how to grow yourself. So make sure you understand straight away that everything in life is important, and you have to understand straight away that what you need to realize is do Jesus Christ, and do what Jesus Christ is doing every single day. And you have to understand straight away, that way you can live life to the fullest, and you can live life to the best of your ability. So every single day you have to learn how to thrive, and you have to learn how to go and grow yourself all the time. So you have to learn how to go and be someone that's going to be amazing for yourself, and making sure that you're always kind and helpful, and making sure that you're doing something productive all the time. So make sure always that you're helping people to grow in some kind of fashion. So always to learn to grow yourself is the best way forward. But make sure you understand that you never ever regret life, and make sure you understand that every single day that on your deathbed you're going to say that you live life to the best of your ability, and that you understand that every single day that you're going to go and do the best job that you can today, because that's what we need of you, and we need you to succeed, and we need you to understand that we have to go and be inspirations today, and we have to go and do something that's going to be remarkable, and it's going to be something that's going to be your best performance every single day of your life. Has to be your best version. So do your best version every single day, and make sure that is all you do. I promise you, make sure every single day that you're improving yourself in all areas of life, and making sure that you're broad in your thinking all the time. So make sure always that you're delivering content on a daily basis, and that you're doing something that's meaningful in terms of meaningful for your life. So do something that's meaningful, and make sure every single day that you have something meaningful to do. I mean, in a sense, so look for something to do every single day, and make sure that you record it, and make sure that you document it, and make sure that you post it up on social media, and get some feedback from your videos, and get some nice and beautiful testimonials that you have helped somebody. And make sure you understand straight away that every single day of your life has to be a successful one. So make sure always that you're growing yourself, and making sure that you're always talking on a daily basis is very important. So make sure always that you're planning your life ahead of the game, and that you always understand that soon I get to go to Germany, and I make sure every single day that I'm going to be with my mom, and I'm going to go and live my life. And you have to understand that every single day I'm learning how to grow myself along the way. So what's important is understanding that I've been living with my dad for the past 29 years. And you must understand that my mum left me at 8 years of age, and now I get to live with my mum, and I get to be with my mum for the rest of my life. And you must understand that I'm leaving my dad for good, and my dad's going to be here in Australia. But the thing is that I'm going to be living with my mum for the next 5 years, and then I may come back for a holiday, and not for a holiday, but for a working holiday to see my dad again. But the thing is that time is always running out, and you must understand that there's more than enough time for you to do what you love to do. I mean, in a sense, so every single day you must go and do what you love to do, because life is long, and you must understand that life is never short. But the thing is, every single day, that most people out there are always treating life as short. I mean, life is a long thing, and life is a perspective of mind that you have to have greatness in you every single day to succeed at something. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you're always succeeding at something, and making sure every single day you're doing something to succeed. I mean, in a sense, because success has to be the foundation of your journey. And you must understand every single day that the more you succeed in different ways, the more you can help people to give your success to them. I mean, in a sense, so make sure every single day that you're learning how to grow yourself, and making sure that you're freelancing, and making sure that you're doing something on a regular basis to have a business, and that you have something to do all the time, and making sure that you're making a legacy come forward every single day. So make sure you understand that I enjoy doing my life coaching videos. I enjoy doing my music. But the thing is, every single day, that the more I speak, and the more I do, and the more I have something to do, the better my life. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I'm always looking to be positive, and to be a positive mindset upon you. But the thing is, every single day you have to look forward to life, and you have to understand every single day you have to go and be someone courageous every single day, and you have to go and do some public speaking for yourself on the street, and you have to do some busking performances, and you have to understand straight away that there's always a life to be lived in you. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you're always living life in you, and you're always living your life inside of yourself, and making sure that you're always prospering and being silent with your life, and also making sure that you understand straight away that you live in the silence of life. So make sure you have that peace of mind every single day, and making sure always that you always give people the silence they need. So make sure you understand that life is to be silent, and to be also someone who understands much more about life. So every single day you have to learn, and you have to learn, and you have to learn, and you have to learn how to grow, and you have to learn how to be the best version of yourself always. And you have to learn how to actually be disciplined, and make sure every single day that you stay away from what's hurting you, and get into the higher grounds. And you have to understand straight away that life is every single day learning. And you must understand always that I'm a life coach. I talk about life all the time, and I talk about all areas of life. I talk about everything. But to build confidence, and to muster up the courage you need, you have to start somewhere. And you have to understand every single day you have to start with yourself. Every single day learning how to write and read, and making sure every single day you're doing videos, and you're doing something to make a reputation for yourself. But make sure every single day you learn how to market yourself every single day, and learn how to get an audience for yourself where you're actually helping people to grow. But if you want to have a mustering of audiences around you, then you have to have yourself doing events around the world around yourself. And you have to understand that you have to be ready to do events for yourself around people. So busking performances is one way. Another way is building events around yourself, around music production or around life coaching, and make sure every single day you go and do that for yourself, and make sure always that you're going to go and succeed every single day, and that you're doing something that's going to help you move forward. So I'm understanding every single day that what I do is I write and read as much as I can. I do as much as I can every single day. But the main thing that I read today is Jesus Christ's Gospel, because Jesus Christ's Gospel is more than enough for me to read every single day. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I'm learning that Jesus Christ gives me hope and courage every single day, because he shows me the way forward every single day. And I'm understanding that in terms of the top 10 commandments of God is the most of life. And you must understand that every single day you must follow the 10 commandments of God, and you must understand every single day that you have to go and develop yourself into a better person all the time. So all that you're selling is attitude every single day, as Dr. Wayne Dyer says. And you have to understand that attitude is always selling. So your attitude is your basis of thinking. So you must understand that if you have a great attitude about life, then you're going to have a great life. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that nobody has more than you, because everybody has Jesus Christ. So you must understand Jesus Christ is the most you can get. I mean, in a sense, so everybody has the most of life already. I mean, in a sense, so what you need to do through life is you need to go and make a journey for yourself, and you have to understand to enjoy the journey of life itself. So every single day you're doing something courageous, and you're doing something on video camera, and you're doing something to help yourself to succeed, and making sure every single day you're learning how to prosper and how to succeed every single day, and you're making sure every single day that you're learning to help people along the way to succeed. So make sure you always have something to say, and making sure always you're giving ideas as much as you can, because you're going to help someone succeed, and that's the most important thing in the universe, is helping people. I mean, so the ways that this video helps people is it gives people a recognition of stance, and it gives people a different way of life. And you must understand that every single idea on the planet that you can give can help someone to succeed. So make sure every single day that you're positive about that, and that you make sure every single day that you're learning from the best, and making sure every single day that you're learning from people who are content creators every single day. So make sure you're doing something on YouTube every single day, and making sure always that you're pronouncing yourself into life all the time. So always, every single day, you have to learn how to communicate yourself into greatness, and you have to understand straight away that you have to go and learn how to do that. So every single day, learn how to communicate first, and learn how to write. So the ways that I built the courage I need to succeed and to also talk on camera the way I do is I started writing inside of my phone. I started writing inside of my phone, and I just write and 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 write. And I just kept on writing and writing until I gave a story about myself. And then I gave more stories about myself. And the more stories I give about myself every single day, the more I can succeed. I mean, in a sense, so where does my story go? My story goes on the internet. And every single day, people are able to watch me and my success. And every single day, I have success to some level of degree. And everybody has success to some level every single day. So what you need to realize every single day is you need to go and outperform yourself, and you need to every single day learn to communicate on camera. And you have to understand every single day that no matter what, that every single day you're here to help someone to succeed. And you have to be all about success. And you have to understand every single day of your life, you have to thrive. And you have to understand all the time how to communicate to people, to make sure that you're learning how to communicate. So every single day you have to understand that the more you talk to people, the better for you, and the more you're going to succeed. So make sure you're always documenting. So every single time I send a message to someone, I always screenshot the message in my phone, and I post it up to Mega Drive. And I make sure every single video that I do and everything I do goes up to Mega Drive storage online. And it's a storage online where you can go and keep all your content in. And you must understand that in the below of the link of this video, in terms of in the description of this video, you can see my Mega Drive link, and you can see my whole life story. I mean, you can see everything about me. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I post everything about me, and I make sure I'm always naked in front of people. I'm always nude. I mean, in a sense, so make sure every single day I'm always learning to be in the spotlight totally, and I'm making sure always that I'm learning how to communicate along the way into being the best version for myself all the time, as much as I can be. But the best version of yourself is the attitude you give, and you must understand the attitude that you give is the way you talk. And the way I talk in this video is my attitude, really. And you must understand that's all that you're selling, and that's all you're looking to develop. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that you have to learn to talk better. And you must understand that you need to go and learn how to communicate with yourself and other people. So to learn to communicate, you have to start with yourself, and you have to learn how to go and do that. And you have to understand that to learn to start with yourself, you have to go and put yourself first. And you have to put yourself first. And you have to understand straight away that you have to take care of yourself, and you have to put your health first. I mean, in a sense, so make sure every single day that the better your attitude, the better your life. So every single day that you have to be curious about life, and you have to go and learn how to communicate on a daily basis, and you have to go and make sure that every single day you're learning how to learn, and learning how to read something, and making sure that you're staying interested and staying curious about topics. But you have also Clubhouse, and Clubhouse is an application that you can go on, and people have random phone calls with people, and people are just talking on those programs, and you can go and just listen in, and you can go and talk to people as well on Clubhouse, and you can go and learn to communicate with people and learn to give your value that you have. So make sure every single day you're learning to give value, and making sure every single day that the more value you give, the better work you've done in this planet. So make sure you understand straight away that every single day of your life you have to be creating something, and make sure you have a creative outlet for doing something every single day. So every single day you have to go and have something to do where you have to be creative about something. So ways I am creative, I do a life coaching video in different ways, and I also do music production in different ways. So I'm making sure I'm always doing either in my creative side, I'm doing music production or I'm doing life coaching. And I'm always writing about my story. I'm always developing my story. I'm always making sure every single day I learn to communicate on a daily basis with my life. So what I need to do to communicate even better is I need to be more disciplined. I need to be making sure every single day I'm taking care of my health. I need to be making sure I'm every single day learning how to communicate and looking good on the camera and looking good as I can every single day. And I'm making sure I'm learning how to communicate and brand myself every single day on camera and video, by making sure I'm giving myself the opportunity to do so. And you have to understand that you have to give yourself the opportunity to go and live life. And you have to understand every single day that there's always something to talk about and there's always something to do every single day. So every single day you're learning and you're just growing and you're just making sure that every single day of your life you're planning your life on camera. So every single day you're learning how to grow. And that's the whole point of life. I promise you, the whole point of life is making sure that you are helping more than enough people every single day to succeed. But what if nobody's watching your content? But guess what? I promise you, somebody out there is watching your content if you post it up on YouTube. And you must understand that YouTube is a place where you can go and post all your videos. And you must understand that if you just leave it on YouTube for the rest of eternity, I promise you somebody will watch it. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand that every single day you have to build a following and you have to build people into your recognition to find you attractive and to find you someone interesting. So what you need to do is be interesting and be more attractive every single day. So the best way to be much more attractive is help people for free. I mean, give people your time and give people a nice and beautiful way of life for yourself where you're actually growing people for free and making sure you're doing something for free every single day, and making sure that you understand straight away that you need to grow yourself and your reputation, and you need to go and thrive. And you have to understand that when I say thrive, you need to go and dominate the competition. So every single day your competition is you and you only. So every single day you have to learn how to go and prosper with yourself and make sure every single day you're abundant in what you're doing. So every single day you have to be doing life coaching videos. I mean, you have to do freelance videos. I mean, you have to do marketing videos. I mean, you have to do all types of videos about everything. I mean, in a sense, so that's life, and that's a life coach. So every single day you must understand that the more content you give, the better you are, and the more you're going to succeed. So every single day, learn to prosper in what you're doing every single day, and make sure you give words of advice out there every single day. You're learning and growing along the way, and making sure always that you have university on wheels happening, and making sure that you're always reading from people and reading from the best mindsets in the world about how to succeed and how to do life much greater. So make sure always, every single day, that you're doing a delivery content, making sure that you're delivering content every single day, and making sure always that you're doing something in recognition that's going to help you grow. So make sure you understand that each and every single video I give, I always try to mix it up. I always try to go and do different ideas for different ways of thinking, so that I'm always different about every single video that I make, because I'm always planning my life ahead of the game. So what's coming up in my life, I understand that I'm going to Germany very soon. I'm going to be living with my mum very soon. I'm going to be in Germany, Frankfurt, and I'm going to be going to Serbia to see my family as well. And I'm going to be doing some music production along the way. And I'm also going to be doing some life coaching videos along the way. And I'm going to the Camino in Spain. And I'm going to be walking around 700 kilometers or something like that. And I understand straight away that what I need to be doing along the way is I need to be disciplining myself more. And I need to be able to go and help myself to grow. So every single day you must understand that life goes on with or without you. But what you need to do is involve yourself with life and involve yourself with people, and make sure that you message people first, and never expect people to message you, and never expect people to contact you. So what you do every single day is appreciate everybody that does contact you, and appreciate people that you do contact. So make sure you understand straight away that you have to have friends and family, and you have to have people around you. But what if you are somebody that has no friends? I mean, guess what? I promise you, all you need is yourself. I promise you, all you need is yourself. I mean, sense, so you are all you. I promise you, you are all you need. I mean, in a sense, so every single day of your life, that if you go through life complaining, you have to understand to never complain, because there is always someone far worse off than you. I promise you, there's always someone that has less than you. I mean, in a sense, so what you need to do every single day is learn to control yourself and learn to be in self-denial, and make sure every single day that when I mean self-denial, I promise you, learn how to be someone who's understanding how to deny yourself something of pleasure. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you do self-gratification in terms of self-delayed gratification. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you delay gratification as much as possible, and make sure you understand that the rich get a richer lifestyle by delaying gratification. I mean, in a sense, so what you need to do is delay the alcohol and delay the cigarettes and delay everything that's not good for you. I mean, in a sense, so make sure every single day of your life that you're making sure every single day you're focusing on a better life for yourself, and you're focusing on something that's going to help you move forward. So every single day of my life, I'm always succeeding. I'm always making sure that I have something to say and I have something to do with my life. So I'm making sure all the time that I'm always benefiting myself in the best way possible, and I'm making sure every single day I'm doing as much as I can in terms of life coaching videos and music videos every single day to help myself to prosper and to help myself to think greater. So I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to do that for myself. So what I need to do is always show up, and I have to show up for success, and I have to show up on a video, and I have to make sure every single day I'm talking as much as I can every single day, and I'm learning how to give in the time and effort to succeed. So every single day, if you do a 1 hour video every single day, I promise you that's 3 years of your lifetime of videos that you can go and muster up for yourself every single day. You can go and do as many videos as possible, and you can go and teach people about all walks of life. And you must understand straight away that the more you teach people and the more you go and make a legacy for yourself, the better you're going to become and the better you're going to be. So make sure every single day you're learning how to go and be courageous for yourself. So every single day you can learn how to communicate yourself into greatness, and you're making sure every single day you're learning how to talk, because talking is the foundation of your life, and talking is the foundation of your success. So the more you talk and the more you record it, I promise you, the more you record yourself, the more of a legacy you have. So you must understand that legacy is all about making sure you're leaving something behind that people are going to that people are going to benefit from. And you must understand that I leave a lot of information on the table, and I leave a lot of information of something that I've done where I'm succeeding, and I'm doing something along the way to help myself to make sure that I have a great legacy and that I have something to say and I have something to do. So making sure I'm becoming a brand name and I'm becoming a brand face, and I'm making sure I'm trying to build my following. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning how to communicate to people on a daily basis, and I'm making sure every single day that you learn how to do that for yourself. So what you need to do is start with yourself first and put yourself first, and make sure every single day that you have something to do. So make sure you always, every single day you have hobbies. So make sure you do your hobbies, but make sure you be careful all the time, and make sure you understand that if you're a surfer out there, I mean, make sure that you understand that there are plenty of people who are being killed by sharks out there. So I don't know how you guys can be surfers out there. You have to understand straight away to be careful, because a shark can show up into your life, and you must understand that it's very dangerous to be a surfer these days. So I never do surfing, and you must understand that I never want to put my life at risk of a shark attack. So make sure you understand that that's something to think about, and you must understand straight away that every single day of your life you have to be doing something to succeed. So make sure every single day that you're doing as much as you can every single day to succeed, and making sure that you're providing content that's going to help people every single day. You're doing something that's going to step up in your successful favor every single day. You're looking to boost your vocabulary, and you're looking to help yourself in all walks of life every single day, and you're making sure always to have a greater mindset for yourself, and making sure every single day that you're learning every single step of the way forward to succeed. So every single day for success, you must go and arise yourself from that kind of view. And every single day, what I mean is every single day arise yourself with success, and make sure every single day that you're successful in different ways and learning how to grow. So make sure always that you're doing something favorable for yourself and other people, that you're kind, and making sure every single day that you're learning always how to succeed. So success is the ultimate foundation, guys, and making sure every single day that you understand that. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what, that life is to be made in a better direction always. And you must understand every single day that there's always something to do and there's always something to say. So make sure every single day you're learning how to have favor with yourself and God, and make sure you understand straight away that you talk to God on a regular basis, and make sure every single day you're always writing material that's going to help people to succeed, because the more you help yourself to succeed, the better you're going to become, and the more you're going to actually deal with life in a greater way. So every single day learn how to understand that there's always a greater life for you waiting, as long as you're willing to pursue your goals and dreams. So you must understand that if you want to make money today, you have to talk more. And you have to understand straight away you have to build a product. And you have to understand that you have to go and sell your product, and you have to market your product, and you have to have money in your pocket, and you have to work a 9-to-5 job. And you have to understand that there are so many aspects of life that come into place when you want to be successful. So you have to be successful in all areas of life, and you have to understand you have to be doing something to make a foundation for yourself, where you're actually growing yourself along the way, and you're making sure you're doing something productive every single day of your life. You have to be making sure that you're in high regards, and making sure that you're learning how to go and have a great attitude about your life, and having a great attitude about everything. And you must understand always that every single day of your life that you're looking forward to a greater way of thinking and a greater way of moving forward all the time, and making sure every single day that you're learning how to do so along the way. So make sure every single day of your life that you're making sure that you're prospering and that you're succeeding every single day in different ways, and making sure that you're just someone who acts in a greater way, and making sure that you have that great attitude, because the more the greater attitude you have, the better you're going to become. Because every single day you must understand that when you reason about life, and when you do life in different ways, and when you find things to say, and when you find aspects of life that's going to help you, and when you do something that's going to help you succeed in different ways, and when you find the best aspects of life in different ways, you're going to always measure up to the best extent possible. So when you're doing that, you're actually making sure that you're doing something productive, and you're making sure that you're always going back on your thinking where you're going to move forward. And you must understand that you go back on your thinking to move forward. I mean, so make sure you're understanding every single day of your life that the more you speak about life, and the more you go and move forward, and the more you understand straight away how to live life, and making sure every single day that you're prospering, and making sure that you're becoming abundant, and doing something on YouTube every single day, on social media, and making sure that you're producing content as much as possible, and that you're helping people every single day, and that you're always thriving, and making sure every single day you're giving those ideas in different ways, and you're becoming broad every single day, and you're making sure that you have a broad mindset, and making sure every single day you're successful in different attempts, and making sure every single day you're learning in different ways, and making sure every single day you're making sure of yourself, and making sure every single day you're learning how to grow, and doing something that's going to become something much more famous for yourself, where you're going to become famous for yourself, and make sure every single day you learn how to do that for yourself, because that's all going to matter for you every single day of your life, because you're going to be someone who's favorable in different ways. And when you're favorable, you're going to go and become someone who's actually delivering content in the best ways possible, because when you deliver content in the best ways possible, then you always thrive, and you always make sure you're connecting the dots together, because when you connect the dots together, you're looking forward to a greater way of life. And when you look forward to a greater way of life, you always help yourself to think better, and you're making sure every single day when you think better, you're looking forward to a better way of life in the process of doing life in a greater deal, where you're actually helping yourself to think better in different ways, and making sure every single day that no matter what, that every single day you think better, you're always going to go and find much more attractive deals in the process, and you're making sure always to have something to say in the different videos, and making sure always that the more you do that, the more you actually help people to grow, and the more you actually help yourself to find something to say. So every single day, that the more I talk, and the more I found and find foundations in my life, I'm understanding straight away I'm always delivering that content, because that content comes back to me in different ways, and I'm making sure I'm always producing that content in the best way possible, because you have to talk it out, and you have to understand straight away that there's always a new way to talk, and there's always a new way to say something. So the more you can say something in different ways, the more you can actually become fun about yourself, and the more you can talk in different ways, and the more you can actually help yourself to explain yourself. And you have to understand that when you explain yourself, you actually are talking. You're actually talking in different ways, and you're making sure you're expressing yourself in the best ways possible. So when you're doing that, you're actually helping yourself to muster up a greater mindset and attitude for yourself, because when you do that, you always have much more friends in the process, and you have much more family in the process by having a greater attitude toward people. And you have to understand straight away that you have to understand that there's always a nice way to talk, and when you talk nice, you're always going to have a nice and beautiful perspective in mind, where you actually ROI positive, as Gary Vaynerchuk says, which he says, he unfortunately says that ROI positive means return on investment. So every single day you have a nice attitude, you have a return on investment that's going to have a positive reflection in your life, and you must understand that the more you have a positive reflection in your life, the more you're going to succeed, and the more you're going to reason upon reason to succeed in different ways. So every single day you're looking to make sure that you reason upon life in the best ways possible, and that you grab knowledge out there and that you're giving it every single day from one way or another, and making sure every single day you're learning how to succeed in different ways, and making sure that you're helping yourself to succeed, and making sure that you never get angry about life. So make sure you understand that people who get angry live less in this life, and you must understand that you never find a way to get angry. I mean, make sure you find the solution to anger, and make sure you understand straight away that a greater attitude and making sure that you have a prosperous mindset every single day of your life is going to be a beneficial one every single day. And you must understand to be benefiting other people every single day is going to be beneficial for you. So make sure every single day you're learning how to succeed in the process of thinking and love and interest. Every single day you're always making sure you're developing that thinking and strategies, and every single day you're having a nice and beautiful time for yourself, thinking and talking every single day on video like you do every single day. And you make sure every single day you're learning how to go and grow yourself, and make sure always that the more you grow yourself, the more you're going to help people to be great. And you have to understand that the more you help people to be great, the more you're going to go and prosper in different ways, and the more you're going to find skills and techniques to move forward with your communication. So the more you move forward with your communication, guys, the more you're going to help people with different areas of life, and the more you're going to connect the dots together. And the more you connect the dots together, the smarter you get. So the smarter you get, the more books you read. And the more books you read, the more you're going to have love in yourself to think and to have prosperity in your life, and making sure every single day you're going to be smarter about life, and you're going to deliver content in different ways. So make sure every single day that the more you deliver content in different ways, the more you thrive in terms of different ways of thinking, and the more you're going to go and help yourself to grow in different ways. So the more you grow yourself in different ways, the more you actually become prosperous and abundant in what you're doing. So every single day you become abundant, you're always reflecting upon what you're thinking, and the more you're reflecting upon what you're thinking, the better you're going to become in terms of all areas of life. So you're always becoming much more spiritual in the process of love and interest, and making sure every single day that the more love and interest you have, the more spirituality you have in life. So you're always looking to thrive, and you're making sure every single day you're learning how to grow yourself in the process of love and fortune, and making sure you understand that spirituality is all about love and fortune, and it's all about helping yourself recoil everything that you have and give it in terms of, and giving it every single day, and make sure every single day that the more you recoil and give it, the more you're going to go and develop yourself and your nature every single day in different ways, and the more you're going to develop your freedom and courage. So every single day you develop your freedom and courage, the more you're going to benefit other people to succeed. And the more you reason for success, the more that you're going to have every single day, and the more you have, the better for you, and the more richer you're going to become. So every single day you become richer, you're always going to be happier in the process, and you're always going to be someone who understands how to talk about life. And talking about life is a nice and beautiful, interesting way for you to understand how to deal with your life in the process. So make sure every single day that the more you deal with your life in the process, the more you're going to become a individual who understands yourself every single day. So make sure you understand how to talk to yourself on camera, and talking to yourself on camera every single day and recording it is the best interest for your legacy. So the more you have interest for your legacy, the more you're going to understand that there's always a better way of thinking, and there's always a better way of doing things. So the better way of doing things that you have in mind for yourself every single day is that you grow yourself in different ways, and you understand straight away how to understand life itself. So the more you understand life itself, the more you're going to understand how to talk, and the more you talk, the better for you, and the more you're going to understand life itself. So the more you understand life itself, and the more you talk, and the more you talk that you understand, and the more you talk, I understand that the more you talk, the more you're going to understand how to be free and be much more courageous in your thinking, and the more you're going to connect the dots together about life, and the more you're going to go and prosper, and the more you're going to go and succeed in different ways. So you must understand that when you succeed in different ways, you're looking to help people in different ways, and you're looking to give courage and strength to people in terms of words and music. And if you're a music producer like me, then you can produce different types of music genres and different ways of thinking every single day. And the more you produce something that's really that you're grateful for every single day, the more you're going to be happy. So make sure every single day that you're learning how to grow yourself and be happy along the way, so that you find something to say and something to do, and that you understand straight away that you find always the best kind of interest in mind every single day, that you have always the best attempts at possible, and that you have the best attempts possible every single day to succeed in different ways. Because the more you succeed in different ways, the more you reason upon reason upon reason to succeed in different ways, and the more you actually grow yourself, and the more you talk and talk and talk, the better for you in terms of improving your communicational skills and improving your kind of vigor and your strength and your mediocrity and also your averageness. And you're making sure every single day that you're also unique and you're original as well. So you must understand that the more average you are, the more unique you're going to become. So you must understand that you need to become more unique than average, and you have to understand straight away that you have to become more original, and you have to understand straight away that you have to go and develop much more ability every single day. So every single day you are somebody that delivers ability for yourself, that you're always thinking in terms of courage and strength, and making sure that you're understanding straight away that the more you think in courage and strength terms, the more you're going to understand straight away how to think, and the more you're going to understand the philosophy of life, which is making sure every single day you're spiritual, and making sure every single day you're learning how to become the best version of yourself in different ways, and making sure you're understanding straight away the psychology of life, and understanding that when you look at psychology and when you look at the different trends of life, and making sure every single day that you're learning how to understand that, and that you're learning how to understand that the psychology of life and the philosophical way of life is to be healthy, and it's to be making sure every single day that you're talking about the same thing over and over again in different ways. And you have to understand straight away that's how you build a legacy, and that's how you understand straight away how to live your life. So how to live your life is to be making sure that you have a great attitude every single day, and making sure you understand straight away that the more of a great attitude you have, the better you're going to become, and the better you're going to have to deal with in terms of life, and the more you're going to have yourself in a greater state of mind. So the more of a greater state of mind you have, the better you're going to talk, and the better you're going to feel. So make sure you understand straight away that the more you feel around life, and the more you feel yourself into greatness, and the more you understand straight away, and the more you understand how to live life to the best of your ability, the more you're going to find aspects of life where you're going to be happy about, and you're going to be a happy person along the way, because you understand life itself, and you understand how to live life, and you understand straight away that you're going to find something to do every single day. Because the more you find something to do in life, the more you're going to be happy, and the more you're going to understand straight away the psychology of happiness is to be making videos, and to be making your health greater, and to be helping yourself to understanding that you must be understanding straight away that your life is to succeed. So every single day you make sure every single day that what you're talking about makes sense, and that you're connecting the words together every single day. So the more you connect the words together, and the more you develop yourself like this, the more you're going to be smart about life, and the more you're going to be able to deliver content in different ways. So make sure every single day that you stay curious about what you talk about every single day, because that's how you move forward with the conversation, and that's how you have a conversation with people. So every single day you have something to say, and you have something to do every single day of your life, and I promise you, you're going to be happy about it, and you're going to be someone who's actually thriving. So the more you thrive, and the more you be happy, the more strength you're going to have in yourself to make sure that you're living life to the best of your potential every single day, and making sure every single day that you're learning how to grow yourself in terms of potential, and making sure that your potential is growing every single day. So the more you grow your potential, the more you're actually helping people to succeed, and the more you're actually helping yourself to become the best version of yourself all the time. So make sure you understand that recapping this video, you must understand straight away that you've learned some stuff about this video, and you've learned some actual techniques to grow yourself in this video. So please make sure every single day of your life that you hit the subscription button. Make sure you understand straight away to hit the notification bell, so that you can keep getting my videos, and that you can also help yourself in the process of helping yourself to deliver content for yourself in different ways. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that every single day of your life, you must understand that I always help people to succeed. I always help people to grow themselves. So that's what this channel is about. So I'm understanding straight away that what you need to do every single day is sell yourself, and sell your material and sell what you're doing every single day on a daily basis, because when you do that, people are going to recognize you and people are going to respect you for what you've done. And you must understand straight away that the more you help people, the more you're going to grow yourself in different ways. So people stay curious about you all the time when you have content to give. So make sure you have content to give for yourself, so you actually grow yourself in the process of thinking, and so that you actually help yourself to become the best version of yourself every single day, because that's what this channel is about and that's what life is about. So every single day, guys, just make sure every single day you're learning how to grow, and that's how you actually become free, and that's how you actually become every single day becoming financially free. And making sure every single day, you must understand, it's how you become financially free, and it's how you actually do life. So every single day of your life, make sure you're learning and be great. So every single day, make sure you understand that there's always a way to understand life, and there's always a way to do life in different ways. So make sure always in your life that you're finishing your sentences and making sure you're finishing in a better way, and that you're doing something much greater than what you're doing. So every single day you're learning how to grow, and making sure always that when you learn how to grow, you learn how to be the best.